Good morning and welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 for April 3rd, 2023. UK number 2 edition. At number 10, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin number 1, IDW 2020. It was recently reported that Paramount Global has partnered with an unknown studio to adapt this beloved story into a God of War-styled video game. Fans turned to online sales to pick up this first issue, the one that started the epic narrative, to understand better what this game would be all about. To the Turtle fans, cowabunga! It's a good time to be a fan. We tracked it at a high sale of $500 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw near-mint FMV of $60. At number 9, Dungeons & Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures number 1, Tim Levin's Cover C, IDW 2023. Some of y'all might be too young to remember, but in the later 80s, kids religiously tuned into this beloved animated series, and this book taps into that nostalgia, adapting a lost episode of the original show with a style it was known for, front and center right on the cover. It doesn't hurt that there's a feature D&D release in theaters to help drive interest to this hard-to-find comic. We tracked it at a high sale of $70 for a raw copy with a very fine FMV of $20. At number 8, it's Deceased, War of the Undead Gods number 7, Ben Oliver Homage DC 2023. While it didn't retain its top spot, it still holds strong in our top 10. Ben Oliver brought the heat when he put pen to paper and brought to life a phenomenal homage to the Purple Rain cover featuring Batman and Harley Quinn. We tracked it at a high sale of $15 for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $8. At number 7, Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Jabba's Palace number 1, Alex Maleev 1 in 25, Marvel 2023. This book features a mysterious first appearance, Sylvan Khan, an enemy of Jabba the Hutt. While the future for the character remains a mystery, fans were all over this Maleev 1 in 25 variant featuring a stunning depiction of Boba Fett. We tracked it at a high sale of $49 for a raw copy with a very fine FMV of $19. At number 6, No One Number 1, Geraldo Borges' Regular Image 2023. Kyle Higgins developed a massive fan base with his Radiant Black series and, along with Brian Bucatello, appears to be doing so again with this book. Featuring murders, vigilantes, copycat killers, and a heavy dose of mystery, the fan base is intrigued by this original story. Combine that with heavyweights like Patton Oswalt and Rachel Lee Cook attaching to the project via an in-universe podcast, and you have a very active aftermarket. We tracked it at a high sale of $20 for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $16. Halfway through the order at number 5, it's Harley Quinn 28, Dan Mora 1 in 25, DC 2023. The community sure does love a good Harley Quinn cover, and that's precisely what they got with this Mora 1 in 25 variant. Mora has developed quite a crowd of supporters with his work on recent Batman books, and fans have grown to love his depiction of Harley. We tracked it at a high sale of $40 for a raw copy with a current near-mint raw FMV of $34. Number 4, Avengers number 5, Marvel 1968. Multiple sources report that actor Demetrius Gross has joined the cast of Disney Plus's Wonder Man series, playing the role of Marvel's Grim Reaper. As you may know, the Grim Reaper is the brother of Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man, who will be played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Candyman, Watchmen, The Matrix Resurrections. In this issue, the Grim Reaper's first appearance is nice and tidy, with a cover appearance as well, and this book is already on the move. We tracked it at a high sale of $1,200 for a CGC 9.6 and a current raw near-mint FMV of $225. Number 3, Dragonlands number 1, DC 1988. As recently reported, Joe Manganiello is developing a Dungeons & Dragons television show. While the first traditional comic appearance began with this 1988 series, it was preceded by these 3 1987-88 graphic novels. This is gaining additional traction as fans flock to theaters to see D&D on the big screen, and it appears to be tracking well with audiences. We tracked this at a high sale of $40 for a near-mint plus raw copy with a current near-mint FMV of $25. Number 2, Meet the Skrulls number 1, Marvel 2019. It was way back in August 2022 when the solicitation for Secret Invasion dropped on Disney Plus to go with a release date of spring 2023. Many rumors were swirling about who Emilia Clarke would play at the time, and most speculated she would be playing Jia, who first appeared in this book, and they were onto something. As Vanity Fair recently confirmed, she will be playing Jia indeed. We tracked it at a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw near-mint FMV of $21. Number 1 on the Cover Price Top 10 is The Terrifics number 1, DC 2018. Recently, James Gunn posted a photo on Twitter featuring the characters that make up the Terrifics. Primarily known as an analog of the Fantastic Four, the team is comprised of Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, Plastic Man, and Phantom Girl. This has led fans to speculate that they could be the next characters adapted in his all-new DCU. Fans immediately ran to the aftermarket to secure a copy of their first appearance, pushing this book into the top spot. Bear in mind that there is no confirmation, but we tracked it at a high sale of $27.50 for a current raw near mint FMV of $16. And guess what? That was your Cover Price Top 10 for April 3rd, 2023. Cover Price, your home online for comic collectors.